Ladies and gentlemen, the Incredible Hoax!
Da, 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 the Incredible Hoax return. Well, last time we did a show, 2 weeks? Something like that?
Probably 3.
They've gotten sporadic lately because of life. Life has gotten in the way.
Life's curveballs.
Life's curveball. Mm-hmm. Well, we got sad news that she wasn't a hoax. She was on our mom's side, but our grandmother passed.
Right.
Last week. So we love you, Mimi. If you're out there watching this on the internet in heaven, we love you, Mimi, and we miss you so much.
It's on a. I'm assuming heaven probably has better service than dial-up.
I would hope so.
Yeah, that's my thinking.
I would think they'd have at least business class, speeds.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Like rapid fire,
You would think so. Well, they probably use gold wiring, which is supposed to be pretty good, I guess.
Either that, or they're trying to get set up with Roadrunner, and they're like, they're waiting to get set up at 12 to 5,
Yeah.
And St. Peter's waiting.
They're waiting on the installer to be able. The installer has to die.
Where is
See, the installer has to die to get a.
Wouldn't that be something?
That was correct, buddy. An installer has to die in order to put the internet in heaven, and an installer hasn't died lately, so we need to go one. Just kidding.
The show just like, woo!
The girl Hoax hasn't started off with the right foot today, has it? Like it ever has. They one that did. All right, we're doing a short abbreviated. We're going to make the show 10 minutes now. At 10 minutes, it gets cut off, whether we like it or not. So, our subject is, bam.
Well, I have a bunch of random headlines. Now, some of these, like I said, this was done like a month ago, but we'll throw them out there anyway.
He's all tired. He's been working hard lately.
You
got some headlines. I don't care.
Well, some of this stuff is interesting, and maybe we can raise an eyebrow.
We're the only show ever. We're the only show that ever is like, well, some of this is interesting. Not all of it, of course.
Well, I was thinking, now it's a month old. Some of this may be old hat.
For God's sakes, it's
hopefully not. Hopefully not.
It's old headlines. Oh, for God's sakes!
Well, man, I was ready a month ago, and then we did.
We've been busy.
We've been busy. That's right.
Work. Cowboy Lucky's all done. For God's sakes.
Well, I know. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I said life's curveballs.
Yeah. They don't know the half of it in internet land. I got stories for you.
Oh man!
But we won't go there.
Well, Steve Martin, actor comedian. He was actually born in Waco, Texas.
That's right.
And he grew up in Glendale, California.
Okay.
What's interesting is he's decided to. A lot of people remember from his comedy act from the '70s that he played the banjo, and
yes.
he loves bluegrass music. Well, just about a month ago, he released. It's a serious bluegrass album. Now, granted, there's a couple of songs that are meant to be a little more tongue-in-cheek, humorous, and whatnot.
Right.
But that was interesting. It's an album called Rare Bird Alert. I have it. It's really good. And his first attempt came out in 2005, 2006, and he actually got a Grammy for that. So anyway, I just found that interesting. To see an artist branching out beyond what people know them for.
Was this one of the ones you classified interesting?
I did.
I just had to say
It's because it's a bleed over, because I'm such a music lover.
Yeah.
It's like Hank's Phil.
It's Steve Martin's.
It's like Reese's, and the guy's walking with the chocolate and the peanut butter. They're about to run into one another. Like, watch out! And then they run. We'll call it Reese's peanut butter cups. Yeah.
Let's just go there and
see what we can find. I've got more. Look at this.
Go ahead.
Look at the print.
Go ahead and mention one, because I'm gonna.
Jeez. Well, you remember Natalie Portman? She
the body double thing.
Yes, that body double thing.
Go for it.
There's I have here her name, Sarah Lane.
Okay.
She was the dance double for Natalie Portman. As y'all know, she won Best Actress for Black Swan. Well, her dance double according to the director, only about 20% of her scenes actually are in the film. The rest, other 80%, is Natalie Portman. I think not only is it kind of not very classy for Sarah Lane to do this, but also it's kind of like, it's like, this can't be good for your resume. I mean, it's good for your resume before you raised a fit, because then you say, hey, I did this and this, and then anyone working on Broadway or whatever sees that and say, ooh, wow. Or any other movies that decide to do musicals, that looks good on your resume. But then if you're like a boat rocker, no one wants to work with somebody like that.
Well, that's the thing is that's what happens there is exactly what happens in sports and all kinds of other fields and business and everything else. It takes a team to do anything, all right? And she wins Best Actress, and she feels like she didn't get the recognition because she contributed to that performance, and she should get some measure of praise for it, and she feels dejected. Plus, there's also some strategy there that I'm sure to like capitalize on all this and make some money and get some notoriety or whatever else.
Right.
So there's two things going on. Probably there was an ego bruising, and two, there's also a strategy to get your name out there. And the strategy thing is really immaterial because who cares if it works or not? If it does, great. I don't really give a damn. But the ego thing is, I mean, it's a team sport. You know, with you know, a director wins best director Oscar, but you know the DP doesn't win, or the editor doesn't win. Well, those are two huge components of the directing process. To me, I don't know how a director could possibly hand over something and let somebody else edit it and not stand over their shoulder. You know. But then that editor has to cut it in such a way that it makes sense, and the DP has to shoot it in such a way that it has a certain look, and he has to execute the look the director wants, you know, depending on the relationship they have.
Right.
So that just happens that sometimes people get praised and others don't. Just like in the Super Bowl, the quarterback wins MVP. Oh, he won the Super Bowl. No, the team won the Super Bowl. He didn't stop the team on defense. But it's just the way life is.
Right.
What's your take?
Well, I thought of the fact that about every 4 years, those stunt teams will complain, we don't get nominated for best stunts or best stunt team, whatever.
Right.
And this is a real thing. I'm not making this up. About every 4 years, they seem to have they try to campaign to get Academy Award recognition. And it hasn't happened, and I think they should, because I mean, it is a big component, and it's also important that, you know, those guys are there so that some of these more recognizable stars don't get hurt.
Right.
And a lot of people know that the Oscar presentation really comes in like 2-3 presentations. It's not the main.
There's a whole technical thing.
Yeah. There's no need to add them to the premiere, the finale night, which everybody knows that one. But you can certainly add it to the technical one. And that's what I thought of. I thought this is one of those where she's like a dance double and she's trying to prop. That's what I thought at first. But then after it went on, I thought, oh, this is shameless self-promoting. I thought, well, that's a shame, because to me, it's like, how do your resume would have spoke loud and clear without you having to do all this promotion? But that's her choice.
All right.
That's it.
Yeah, so there you go. Life sucks. For what's her name? What's her name again?
Sarah Lane is the dance double. Yeah.
Well, the same thing also happened to Natalie Portman in this new movie, because there's some actress came out and says that she's the one that did the butt shot, you know, that's in the commercial for Your Highness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I saw a picture, a still from that, and I have to admit, it doesn't look like Natalie Portman. I think it's just another person. So, I guess Natalie Portman needs to work out a little more or something, because I thought she was hot, but I guess she's got something wrong with her. Daylight. I don't know what the deal is. I think you're hot, Natalie Portman. You don't need to stand in my book, but.
Well, some of it is they have the clout where they can be shy. Like Jessica Alba, she does a scene in Machete.
Yeah.
It's a shower scene, Of course, they showed you what I think it's on the internet where they showed she's actually like in like a bikini, but then they took CGI and it's like you're looking what you see you think is nude Jessica. No, it's CGI.
Right.
It's a CGI butt, and you're like, oh, okay,
Gamer.
that's weird.
Yeah.
To me, if you don't want to do it, then you don't want to do it. Then don't even CGI it. You know what I mean? If you're that shy and they want to honor your shyness, then don't just.
That's the question for next week. Which is better,
Yeah.
no tits or fake?
Good segue.
But I have to say, perfectly not like fake tits, like boob job fake, but like not real, like not existent tits. So which is better, none or CGI tits? Tune in next week on The Incredible Hoax. We discuss this hot button issue, which is what we do here. All right, we are at, oh crap, we are at, we're almost at 11 minutes, so we gotta go. So no more quarter of the week and all the other crap. We're streamlining it, baby. You're in and out of here.
Yes.
This is fast food internet.
For the foreseeable future,
So
it's
we're
streamlined.
Streamline. All right. And with that, I bid you adieu.
So
He's all depressed and somber. You're all somber.
I was trying to keep it short.
Sorry.
Was that short?
Horrible.
I'm so tired.